Have you ever walked alone at night and felt a chill down your spine? What if a woman in a mask approached you, her voice soft, asking a simple question? "Am I beautiful?" she whispers, her eyes locked on yours. If you answer wrong, you might not live to tell the tale. This is the legend of Kuchisake-onna, the Slit-Mouthed woman, one of Japan's most terrifying urban legends. She's a vengeful spirit who roams the streets, seeking victims to share her gruesome fate. Welcome to Frights, where we uncover the darkest tales from around the world. Today we're diving deep into the chilling story of Kuchisake-onna, a name that strikes fear into the hearts of many in Japan. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell at www.youtube.com or Frights, sub for confirmation for one. So you never miss a spine-chilling story from Frights. Kuchisake-onna, meaning slit-mouthed woman, is a malevolent spirit from Japanese folklore. Her name comes from the horrifying gash across her face, a bloody smile stretching from ear to ear. The legend dates back centuries, with some tracing her origins to the Heian period, over 800 years ago. Others say her story became truly infamous during the Edo period, from the 17th to 19th centuries. According to the most popular tale, Kuchisake-onna was once a beautiful woman named Kuchisake. She had pale skin, long black hair, and a smile that could enchant anyone who saw her. Kuchisake was married to a samurai, a man of honor but consumed by jealousy. She was vain, often asking others if she was beautiful, basking in their praise. But her vanity led her to betray her husband, starting an affair with a younger man. When the samurai discovered her infidelity, his rage knew no bounds. In a fit of fury, he took his sword and slit her mouth from ear to ear. "Who will think you're beautiful now?" he screamed as she bled. Kuchisake died from her injuries, or in some versions took her own life in shame. Her spirit, however, could not rest, cursed to wander the earth as an onryo, a vengeful ghost. Now known as Kuchisake-onna, she seeks out victims to share her pain. Kuchisake-onna often appears on dark, rainy evenings, targeting lone travelers or children. She's described as a tall woman, about 175–180 cm, though some claim she's as tall as 8 feet. Her long, straight black hair flows over her shoulders, and her skin is ghostly pale. She wears a surgical mask, a fan, or a scarf to hide her disfigured mouth. In some modern versions, she's dressed in a red coat, symbolizing the blood she spills. At first glance, she seems like a normal, beautiful woman, until she speaks. "Am I beautiful?" she asks, her voice soft but eerie, almost cat-like. If you answer no, she'll pull out a pair of large scissors or a knife and kill you on the spot. If you say yes, she'll remove her mask, revealing her grotesque, bloody smile. Her mouth, slit from ear to ear, exposes her teeth and tongue in a horrifying grin. Then she asks again, "Am I beautiful now?" If you scream or say no, she'll slash your face to match hers. Or worse, cut you in half. If you say yes again, she might spare you, or follow you home and murder you in your sleep. There's no right answer. Every choice seems to lead to a gruesome fate. But there are ways to survive an encounter with Kuchisake-onna, if you're quick-witted. Some say giving an ambiguous answer like, "You re-average," or "so-so," can confuse her. She'll pause to think, giving you a moment to run away. Another trick is to ask her a question back like, "Do you think I'm beautiful?" Caught off guard, she might hesitate, giving you time to escape. You can also distract her by throwing hard candy, like beko-ame, a Japanese caramel treat. Kuchisake-onna has a sweet tooth, and she might stop to pick up the candy, letting you flee. Some say chanting pomade 3 times can stop her in her tracks. This comes from a version where her botched plastic surgery was done by a doctor using pomade. The smell traumatized her, and hearing the word can make her freeze. Another escape method is to run to the 3rd floor of a building. She supposedly can follow you there. Kuchisake-onna also avoids certain places, like record shops, hair salons, and candy stores. The legend of Kuchisake-onna exploded in Japan in the late 1970s, causing widespread panic. In December 1978, rumors began in Gifu Prefecture about a woman with a slit mouth attacking children. By 1979, the story had spread nationwide, fueled by newspapers like the Gifu Daily and Weekly Asahi. Children were terrified to walk home from school, especially after attending late-night cram classes. Parents and teachers escorted kids in groups, and police increased patrols in areas like Fukushima and Kanagawa. In Hokkaido and Saitama, schools evacuated students en masse, fearing the slit-mouthed woman. One chilling story from 1979 tells of a boy in Nagasaki who encountered her. He said yes to her first question, but when she revealed her face, he screamed and ran. She chased him with superhuman speed, but he managed to escape by throwing candy at her. The panic eventually died down by the summer of 1979, but the legend left a lasting mark. Kuchisake-onna has since become a global phenomenon, spreading beyond Japan. In South Korea, she's known as the Red Masked Woman, often accompanied by a blue mask boyfriend. Their evil spirits can't turn corners or climb stairs, so she's easier to escape. Kuchisake-onna has inspired countless works of art, from films to manga and video games. She appeared in Studio Ghibli's 1994 film Pompoko and was mentioned in the 1998 horror classic Ring. The 2007 film Carved the Slit-Mouthed Woman, starring Miki Mizuno, brought her terror to the big screen. She's also a character in manga like Jujutsu Kaisen, Dandadan, and Even If You Slit My Mouth. In the video game Ghostwire, Tokyo, she's a formidable enemy, attacking with her scissors. Even the TV show Constantine featured a character inspired by her in the episode Dance Vaudou. Why does Kuchisake-onna resonate so deeply? Her story is more than just a scary tale. In Japan, she's often used by parents to warn children not to wander alone at night. But her legend also reflects deeper societal fears, especially about beauty and betrayal. Some scholars link her to the Aztec goddess Cihuacoatl, who also wept for her children. Others see her as a symbol of the pressures women face to be beautiful and loyal. Whatever her origins, Kuchisake-onna remains a haunting figure in Japanese culture. Her question, "Am I beautiful?" echoes through the ages, a reminder of her tragic fate. What would you do if you met Kuchisake-onna on a dark, lonely street? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your survival strategies. If you know a creepier legend, tell us about it, and we'll explore it next. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell at www.youtube.com/bright frights sub-wash confirmation fire 1. Join us next time as we uncover another terrifying tale from the shadows. Until then, stay safe and be careful what you say to strangers at night.